Back at it once again, YouTube. You know who this is. This be your boy Eddy V843, and this is another edition of the Eddy Kool Show. I want to give a special thanks, shout outs to all my subscribers, everybody that's watching this on a weekly basis, supporting it, showing your boy love. But that got you like Sammy Sosa. It's late, but I'm still do the thing though. It's like what? Damn near 12 o'clock, but I'm still make the show though. It don't matter. And your boy's in the festive mood. You know, jangle-leg, jangle-leg, jangle-leg. Anyway, y'all know the format of the Eddy Kool Show. Y'all know how it go. Got the stuff, as usual. Got a little clipboard. I mean, food of Hooters is alright, but I mean, I ain't no big fan of it. And why is like every time you try to holler at a Hooters girl, you seem stuck up? I mean, I remember a couple years ago, before I started dating my girl I'm dating now, I tried to holler at one. I was dressed real nice. I just got paid, had a little bit of money, and did this. Ain't wanted nothing to do with it, brother. So, you. Anyways, first topic I want to talk about is the Walmart stampede during Black Friday that led to the death of a person. Now, you got to understand this now. It happened during Black Friday, which is supposed to be the biggest shopping day of the year. And you mean tell me there was a bunch of people at Walmart at like 5 o'clock in the morning about to beat the motherfucking door down just to get a TV that's hella cheap. I mean, I understand you going out doing this stuff, but you can't be trampling over people. Come on now. And then come to find out the person died over it. As far as I'm concerned about the damn subject, ain't no damn TV worth that much for me to get my black ass trampled. No. I mean, I hope they got what they wanted. As far as trampling over people, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Where was I Black Friday? I was in the bed, sleep, at the house, kicking it. Just to let y'all know, I got 2 cats. And if y'all see some of them jump on my lap, don't be alarmed. They don't harm nobody or nothing. And I got one trying to sip my drink, so get away from it. Another subject I want to talk about is making news. Sports news is Sean Avery and his mouth. Now this is a real interesting subject here. We have Sean Avery, which is an NHL player who plays for the Dallas Stars, signed a nice size contract during the summer. He used to date Alicia Cuthbert. In case you don't know who she is, she's an actress. She played in, she played in 24, House of Wax, and there was another movie, but I forgot. I want to say 30 Rock, but I don't know. I don't watch those shows. And he recently got suspended for 6 games for what he said. And here's what he said. I'm just going to say that I'm really happy to be back in Calgary. I love Canada. I just want to comment on how it has become a common thing in the NHL for guys to fall in love with my sloppy seconds. I don't know what that's all about, but enjoy the game tonight. Now to me, he sounded real jealous because Alicia Cuthbert, I don't know whatever went on between him and her, obviously a romantically emotional relationship. They parted ways, they're no longer together. So what it is, she goes to another hockey player who just happens to play for the Calgary Flames, which just so happens to be her hometown, Dion Phaneuf. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Sean Avery, you jealous. You sound salty. Something wrong somewhere. What's the big deal? I mean, you push out on the front street. I mean, you acting like athletes dating other people's girls is like a new thing. I mean, come on, man. I mean, what you doing? You dropping salt on me. You throwing salt at rice away. Dog, and that ain't good. It's not good for business, man. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, your actions might get you released by the Stars, because what it sounds like, you ain't doing nothing but causing them trouble, and then your team in last place in the division any damn way, so you ain't doing nobody no good anyway. So you might be on the way out. But if he goes back to Dallas, the Flames and the Stars play 3 more times. As far as I'm concerned, I hope Dion Phaneuf bust that ass. Tear that mouth out. Tear him up. You say, what about me and my girl? Yeah, it ain't worth fighting, but it's just like, okay, you trying to put the man on Front Street. That's his personal business. Don't be putting business on Front Street. Yeah, Sean Avery, we know you're a little silly. We know you're a little asshole-ish. But don't be salty, man. That ain't good for you. That's not good at all, man. I'm for real. If I was Deion for enough, I'll bust your ass. Bust your head to the white meat show. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I was gonna talk about O.J. Simpson, but I'm so over his old ass. So what I'm gonna talk about, the Detroit Lions. They just can't get right. Detroit Lions just cannot get right. They are 0-12 so far this season. Now watch me say they're 0-12 and they turn around and win a game. Now this is the same mess that happened to Texas Tech, and I forgot, the Tennessee Titans, when I was bragging about them being undefeated. They lose their first games of the season, but let's just, I don't know. Anyways, what I also seen Thanksgiving about the Detroit Lions, two guys were father and son. They made T-shirts. The Detroit Lions, the 2008 preseason champions. Wow, that's not good. Don't you want to be the Super Bowl World Heavyweight Champions? But I don't know. I mean, they're 0-12 so far during the season, and they are 40-78 since the year 2000. The draft choices haven't panned out that well. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the Lions. It's just a total debacle up there in Detroit. I mean, on Thanksgiving Day, I don't want to watch them because they're boring. They suck. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. And it's so bad to the point that the games have been locally blacked out in like certain areas of Michigan, and that's bad. When your own people in your home state don't want to see you play games, that's bad for business. That's real bad for business. I think Ford and them own the Lions or some shit, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. I mean, to be honest with you, they need to obtain and maintain their swag, because their swag is just gone. It fell out the pocket. They can't find it. They don't know what the hell it is. You ask them what swag is, they're like, huh? What happened? What's going on? So the Lions just need to do something. They need to shake some things up in the organization. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, they drafted a wide receiver out of Georgia Tech last year by the name of Calvin Johnson. The boy like 6'5", 230 pounds, and he could be, you know, they call him Megatron, you know. But I mean, the boy's a good player. I've seen him snatch balls in ACC action. I mean, so I hope he turns out good. And they also drafted a guy this year by the name of, I think his name is Kevin Smith, and he went to the University of Central Florida. And I just hope things turn out good for that franchise, because the Lions suck right now. They suck real bad. Alright, I know that seemed kind of short, but I want to give you episode, I think this is what, episode 6. I appreciate y'all watching the Plexico Birds edition of the Eddy Kool Show. That was kind of spur of the moment. I just threw it together because I wasn't going to make a video, but I wound up making a video anyway. So, like I said, questions, comments, send them, leave them, suggestions, send them, leave them. I ain't got much more to say. I think this might be the last Eddy Kool Show of 2008. I know y'all like, oh Lord, I thought he said this is the last Eddy Kool Show. No, if there's something to talk about, you know your boy Eddy Kool gonna do it. I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and all that there. Y'all take care. This your boy Eddie V843, the Eddy Kool Show, and I'm out. Fa la 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 la.